Hey, what's going on, guys? Shane here again. The EVIKE Box of Awesomeness Flash Edition came up. It actually had a minigun as the main prize. There was actually a lot of other really cool stuff on there. I don't even care about the minigun, to be honest, because there were some other things that were really, really cool. Some one-of-a-kind replicas in there. Let's go ahead and get into it. Oh, yes! I've been looking at this thing for basically ever since it came out. This is a total score. The Kel-Tec bullpup. I've been wanting this thing for a while. And it comes with another Colt. I don't even know how many of these things I have so far. And I got a card here. Looks like the 9 of spades. They do include a Box of Awesomeness patch. It's a little hex patch, says BOA on it. Cool. Let's open this Colt up. I think I literally have like 4 or 5 of these right now from all these mystery boxes. But that's it right there. It's a nice shorty M4. It comes like the SR7. This one's a 2-tone with a tan, and comes with a battery, mag charger, the whole shebang. This is actually a pretty good deal for this. And I actually fired the one that I had, and it chronoed pretty well. I mean, it didn't have bad FPS variance. It comes with a 9.6, and a 9.6 performed pretty well in it. Decent rate of fire for a gun that's like $145 or something like that. I think it's a good starter gun. And this one I opened up, the black version of this, shot it, ran really nice. I think they'd be good beginner guns, honestly. You know, they're all polymer, which isn't a big deal. There's nothing wrong with that. You can buy them, run them into the ground, and then start learning how to tech on them, because it's like $140. You know, so you buy it, play with it till it breaks, and then open it up and start playing with the inside. I'm working on a set of Airsoft Teching 101 vids right now. But anyway, let's get to the Kel-Tec. I'm excited. Oh, man. This thing. I have been looking at this. I almost bought this, I don't know how many times. And then I saw it pop up in this mystery box. This was actually the one I wanted. Whew. Man, this has an old school style BB loader. I haven't seen one of these in a long time. Pour the BBs in there, you put your mag, and then you shove them all in. This is like what came with like the original Tokyo Marys. Kel-Tec RDB rifle. It's got some weight to it. That's kind of crazy. I figured this would be super light because it's all polymer of some sort. Oh man, like this thing is really, really cool. It's got rail space on the bottom and the top. Nice ambi-fire selector good for us lefties. It's got a micro switch trigger. So like a bullpup, mag goes in the back. Considering how short this sits off, you have a seriously long inner barrel, right? So the barrel goes to here. So that entire thing is an inner barrel. You could easily make a DMR out of this thing, no problem. Like, this is really, really awesome. And actually, because the weight is all right here, it's really not. A lot of bullpups can be super awkward, but they put a good amount of weight here. So I mean, this thing is sick. You can probably tell by this video how excited I am to see this thing. Push the paddle, and the mag drops out. Charging handle, it folds down. Cool, that way you don't get snagged on anything. Oh, it's got MP5 style. I'm going to be careful slapping it, because I know MP5s are fun to slap, but you always end up breaking it. I don't see how you adjust the hop up, though. Oh, looks like you do it in the mag well. That kind of sucks. That's probably a proprietary hop up, so you're going to have to get in there, and I can't do it with my finger. Whoa. Alright, I can't do it with my finger, so I'm going to get a tool down there. But honestly, what's this? Oh, well, there you go. There's your hop-up adjustment tool right there. Yeah, this is going in my personal collection. You know, a lot of these replicas that I get, unfortunately, I can't keep everything I get because that would be non-economical. So I have to offload the replicas I get, and I give really good deals. I've got an entire page, I got an entire spreadsheet full of stuff advertised on my local groups, and it's like, it's probably close to like 45% off. Because I'm really breaking even, especially because of taxes. Because taxes in California are 10%. So for every $100, like a $300 mystery box, that's $30 in taxes. So as long as I can break even on everything, it's not a big deal, and I'm going to love to keep doing it. But there hasn't been as much biting as I thought there would be, considering how incredibly cheap a lot of these replicas are, and just the amount that I have. Man, this thing is nice. God, even has a short mag. Oh, sick. Futuristic, cool, fun to play with. Nice fat optic on there. Rails are all, I mean, this thing is as metal as it gets while being a polymer rifle. I cannot wait to have some fun with this guy. We got exactly the same size box, and I was incredibly worried it was going to be the same thing, but this is dramatically lighter. Get that box out of here. Ooh, knocked over some stuff. Hey, 10 of clubs, sweet. So I don't think I have a single double right now. Let's check them out real quick. Finally got a double. Oh, sweet. Got myself 4 of a kind, 9s, very cool. I got a straight. Looks like that's about all the hands I can make with these. If you didn't see the Bad Blood event that they're doing, you can turn in a hand and they'll mark them and you can win pretty cool prizes. Like some of them are pretty neat. I think 4 of a kind was a pretty good replica, but sadly that's in like North Carolina or South Carolina, so I can't make that. Anyway, I know you're jonesing to see what I got. F. Herschel Scar L Springer. You just cock them and shoot them like old school style. I haven't messed with a Springer in years, I'm not gonna lie. My first like real AEG was an MP5 Springer, and I love the thing. Don't get me wrong, when I first got into this I was like 12 or 13. I had so much fun with it, but they're kind of putting these in there with the more expensive replicas, which means I have my hands on an F. Herschel P90. We're freaking out about this because there's never been a P90 that's really been that good and worked really well. Woo! That's pretty cool, not gonna lie. Another bullpup style rifle, right? So I'm gonna tell you right now, right off the bat, I don't like P90s. I hate this weird stick mag, right? So you have to load them. They're hard to load. They generally don't work very well for the ones that have made before this. And they're weird sticks. And you got to pull them up. And the loading mechanism, you put them in. I mean, you can see I'm having trouble. So you got to put it in. You slide it into the slot, press it down, and then, in real life, you would charge a charging handle and you're good to go. Now, the real P90 is great because it fires like a 5.7 round, which is basically a rifle round out of an SMG. And then it's tiny. I mean, you can keep this, if you had to keep it concealed, say you were like, like a private contractor or something, you can pull this thing up and you can go full auto. It's polymer, it's light, but it's not super light. Crytek makes really, really, really good M4 style replicas. I was actually pretty impressed whenever they decided to do this P90 because this is a hard one that not a lot of people would have taken on, and they absolutely took it on. But I think this thing retails for a whole lot. So I'm going to give you a little recap of how much this stuff is. We'll do some maths, hard maths, extreme confusion. Alright, so I did a little maths. A Crytek SMG, P90, $449. The Springer, $50. Kel-Tec, $335. Colt, $145. And both those boxes were the 15 boxes. I haven't got a 1 of 1 or like a 1 of 2 pretty much since I started this thing, I think. So I'm hoping at some point I'm going to see one of those because I would really like to see it. I think that'd be really cool, especially the amount of boxes that I've been going through. That brings the total to $878. I paid $600 for the boxes. $278 in value. Not as crazy as some of the boxes that have been coming my way lately, but that's still awesome. Yeah, can't complain at all. P90 is really cool. I'm probably not going to use this one just because I'm not a huge fan of the mag system and everything. Kel-Tec, keeping it. 100%. I love it. Bullpup, takes M4 mags, everything I want. Like I said, I've been looking at that one for a while, so I was really excited to see that in there. The Springer, probably going to keep that around for me and my kid to play around in the garage with. I think that'll be a good kind of little Springer plinker to play with. I can feel the pain of us old dogs of having to cock the gun every single time you shoot it. Another great box from EVIKE. I mean, I have yet to be let down by EVIKE's box of awesomeness. Not once. Not a single time. Like, yeah, maybe I didn't get what I wanted, but it always has great value. I'm sorry to do this part 2 to you guys. I really am. This video is going to get uploaded, and then I'll probably have the next one uploaded within a day or so. But hey, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, ring the bell. Shameless plug stuff that I always have to do. But hey, thanks for stopping by, and I will see you next time.